Hey everyone, welcome to another video discussion with me, Phil. Today we're going to be talking about Mario Kart, as you can see in the title, and the game you're watching now is Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart to be exact, for the Super Nintendo. So I don't have a lot of experience with this game. I didn't grow up with a Super Nintendo, sadly. My brother kind of made the decisions, being a few years older than me, of what we're going to get, and he was into sports, so we had a Genesis. So I only played this occasionally at a friend's house and later on as I got older, so it's not my favorite, so I don't have the same nostalgic feeling of, like a lot of people do about the game. My previous experience with this game, I wasn't the biggest fan, but playing it for this video I realized it's pretty fun. It's a lot harder and it plays completely different than any other Mario Kart, so I'm terrible at it, but it's fun. It's good. It's got the Nintendo charm, so it's fun. I did terrible, so spoiler warning here, but I really choked on the Bowser Castle level. I'm sorry guys, I let you down, but I am. But talking about a Mario Kart that I'm actually really good at, believe it or not, and that's Mario Kart 8. Is it my favorite Mario Kart? That's hard to say, because I have a very strong philosophy that your favorite game is not about exactly the best game, it's more the experience that you share with. So Double Dash, playing with my friend and my brother, kind of has a special place in my heart, and that's a good game too, so, but I love it. It's a lot of fun. Mario Kart's a lot of fun. And so today I wanted to talk about how I understand Nintendo's decision on not upgrading it too much, but also that I'm not a big fan of it, personally. So why I understand it is, yes, it sold well on the Wii U, but it's the Wii U, so it couldn't have sold that much. So it's cool that if you got the Switch and skipped over the Wii U, that you get to play this game. And so if that's you, and you're hearing all these criticisms about the game, get it, if you're a fan of Mario Kart at all, because it's awesome. The only way you should criticize it, or be hesitant about buying it, is if you played this game before. Or at least owned it before. If you played it before, you probably want it, so you can own it now. But anyways, no, the game's awesome. It's very, very well done, and the few iterations that add to this game look fun. I'm not going to say they don't add to it, they do, but I just don't think it's enough. It's close. It's so close to be enough that's going to be worth it for everyone that had the Wii U version to get this one. But it's not enough. And the most frustrating thing is I'm going to get this game just because I want to and I want to play it, and hopefully I'll be able to get some viewers by then and we can have our own tournaments and all that. So let's hope we can, get that started. And maybe I could stream some of this game as well, so that should be coming too. But anyways, let's go over with the ad. If you guys don't know already, if you don't know the difference between this one and the Wii U version, so there's some new characters, which isn't that big a deal when there's already over 40, and they're not that. I mean, they're cool. Whatever, more characters is cool. Nothing wrong with that. And a completely revamped battle mode, which so that's awesome, because the battle mode was complete garbage. I maybe played 2 rounds of it in the Wii U version, so this is the classic one we've known and loved. 8 courses. They're cool. They're very nice looking. I kind of like the gimmicky ones like we saw on the DS, because the DS one, it might be my favorite one too, just because it has some new features that we've never seen since, such as playing on a DS, and I love the challenges too. You got to rank up the challenges and do like a boss battles and stuff. I want that back. Bring that back. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked here. I'll talk about that in a second, what I wanted to see in this. But there's a, classic battle mode, which is going to be great. Hopefully, I think it's online. I haven't seen that it is or isn't to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure it will be, which is cool. And that might be enough for people. If you're like a huge battle fan, then yeah, it's probably worth the purchase then, just to play that. But there's no new courses. So yes, the DLC's in this, but I don't think that was enough to really really justify this purchase. And I don't think they needed to add a lot. I want to say, one more cup with the top row and bottom row. It used to be the classic and new courses, but it doesn't really work like that anymore, so just, 2 more cups. That's all I needed. 8 more courses, I would have been sold in a heartbeat. But it's not. And that's kind of a bummer. The other bummer is that it doesn't have any new online features besides the battle mode. That I don't think. I don't think the tournament structure works any different, which is too bad, because I think if they tweaked it just a little bit, it would have been much better. Same with the rating system. I mean, it works really great online. It's just not very, there's not that in-depth, experience that we want. But, and also the mobile app and the match, setting game times with friends and voice chat's not in this. And again, like my previous session, we don't know how that's going to work exactly, so we don't know if all games are compatible. It's kind of like a system-wide thing, or each game's going to have to implement the mobile app separately, so is this too early for that to be implemented? Which again is a big bummer. It's like, oh, it's too early for another thing, like it was too early for the Switch. So oh god, I dropped everything. But just thinking like, that's really frustrating if that's the case. But I can't say that for sure, so I have to hold off to make that like final verdict, because we just don't know how it's gonna work. But man, I just feel like I just don't get it, because I'm not saying I'm like some genius game designer or idea man, but because we all share a lot of these ideas, I've seen these over and over again online, I just don't get why they don't do it. I know it probably takes a lot of effort to design these courses, but it would be worth it just to get those few 100,000 that are on the fence. I think just to sell those copies, it would make it worth it to put those extra time in the game, because I'm sure it runs the same engine, just maybe a little shinier and faster, but so I don't know why they didn't do it. We all agreed. I don't know why they made the decision not to. I mean, is it just for money reasons? Which is kind of BS, but man, this is such a tease of a game. If they just added a little bit more, it would have been great. So, another thing they're adding is, sorry I missed this one, but having 2 items at once, which we'll see how it is. I'm not going to say yes or I'm a big fan or I'm mad at this, because I don't know. Because items obviously are fun about Mario Kart, which makes Mario Kart, but also makes the game very unbalanced. And I think they did a decent job with Mario Kart 8, making that it takes more skill to win, not just you can get so unlucky, which you still can, but it's better. So I don't know if having 2 items is going to hurt that at all, or is actually going to help the balance at all, or help the balance more. But that's kind of a wait and see kind of thing, so I guess we'll have to wait and see then. And so that's the last thing they added that we know. They kind of went over the overview, and they confirmed what our thoughts were. No new courses, which we were pretty sure, but this is like a confirmation. But they haven't said there's not going to be any more DLC packs. So if they do, I'm going to be like, but not that mad, because I want more Mario Kart courses. So if that is the case, it's like a half a win for us, but we have to pay more, but we get more, so that's cool. So we don't know any of that yet. I don't know when we're gonna find out. My guess is, being late April and E3 being in June, it won't be with the announcement like we saw with Zelda like a few days before. We're gonna have to wait till E3 to hear that news. But oh god, E3 is gonna be good. I cannot wait this year. It's gonna be so good for the Switch. Anyways, sidetracked, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna hear DLC announcement news until then. So, I just don't know what to say. I just need to express my feelings, my frustrations, but I understand from a business point of we gotta get this game out now, and we're gonna capitalize on the people that never got this game. But what about the people that did? We deserve something too. But I don't know. You can only argue so much, because it doesn't really change things, and it's just such a good game too. That's what makes it hard. It's not like it's a fantastic game. It's not like this crappy game or like a decent game that needed some work. It's actually a full packaged game that was really, really fun, but I'm greedy and I want a little bit more. Anyways, I guess if I had just to add a last little topic, here's some of my dream additions to the game I would really like. I was going back to the DS one, some of the challenges they had, like going through like an obstacle course or bosses like that. I want to see that back. I don't know if people weren't a fan of it or why they only did it once, but I love that. That was really, really cool. What else would I like to see? More improved, in-depth online would be awesome. And that's about it. Maybe a little bit change on the customization. I'm not a big fan of the gliding part, but I understand. And I don't know. There's not much. This game's like nearly perfect. Maybe a course editor, but I wouldn't make it, and I don't know how they would do it. But maybe like that. I don't know. What else would you need? Like a Mario Maker, Mario Kart game? I don't know. Well, could that? I don't know. I don't think it'd be as possible as Mario Maker because, you know, all the background decorations and themes and stuff, you're not going to be able to control all that, so I don't think it'd be as good. But man, they just need to tweak this and change a little few things, and it'd be the perfect Mario Kart experience. And bringing other characters from other games I'm a big fan of. If we had a Splatoon race course, I want to see Captain Falcon in there. There's already the Blue Falcon, Blue Falcon. That's already in the game. So, I could ramble on and on about this. You guys can enjoy my racing in the background. As you can see, I got a little bit better later on. If you do see my second GP, I did a lot better, but I don't know. This video might be a little too short to get to that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it is. I think I said only 200 times this time, so that's a little bit less than my last times. I'm enjoying this, making these videos. I would love to see some more consistency with viewers and comments and all that. But if you like this, please like and subscribe and tell your friends to watch. I don't want to ramble on too much, but I'm not trying to make $1 billion off this. I just want some discussions and make a little bit of community here. So continue to watch. Then if you say the song, thank you very much. More videos coming soon. They're not going to all be about games. So yeah, I got some ideas brewing. So stay tuned. Thanks, everyone.